Hey, what's up, guys? Back for part 8 of the Redfall Let's Play. We are keeping this game rolling, pumping out content as quickly as possible so you guys can see the game without having to play it yourself, because it is truly a slightly buggy mess. I'm having a good time with it, though. If you guys have Game Pass, it's definitely worth giving a play, especially if you've got a friend or two to play with. It's probably going to be a great time. If you're on Xbox, I've heard the issues are a lot worse there than they are on like a pretty solid computer like I have, but it really just comes down to your hardware. Let's figure out what we want to do next. We have a choice of two separate main missions. We can either continue on with the grave situation and we can go back to the, it looks like the graveyard, or we can continue on about the radio disturbance, and it looks like we'd be heading to the lighthouse, which is interesting. I think I want to save the lighthouse, and let's go do the grave situation first.
You have to help. Dr. Hunt left by himself. He said he heard from his father, that he needed help. I told him it was reckless, but he didn't listen. We couldn't stop him. Please go find him. I pray to God he's all right.
Oh boy, so Dr. Hunt left on his own. We need to go take care of that. So, I'm going to be popping around the map via fast travel. I am a little over the idea of just navigating this place street by street. So we are going to fast travel whenever possible. However, sometimes I may decide to hoof it if it's kind of close and I want to run through like a new area. But I've been through this city enough that I kind of know what's there. I know what it looks like. I know the vibe. I would prefer to just...
There's a whole bunch of random shit that you might be able to use. Go for it.
Ooh, we can fight the vampire underboss? Oh, heck yeah. We're going to do that as soon as possible. I heard someone here. Is there a person here? Oh, okay. Guess not. So what are we doing? Which one do we want to do first? Where is the vampire underboss? Is this him or is that the nest? Huh. I can't tell. I think this is the nest, because I think that, yeah, this is definitely the nest. So that might be where the underboss is, and I can head there, but let's first go do... Alright, let's go do this first, and then we can come back up to the underboss up here. And I'm curious to do the underboss fight, because I have not fought an underboss yet. He's in that house. You may notice we have a new assault rifle. It was on sale in the safe house. It does significantly more damage than the one we were using with the same other stats, so it's just higher damage, and the scope is probably not better, but different. It also does 25% additional headshot damage, which this game's headshot damage is already pretty nasty. Alright, we got a couple vampires around here. I don't feel like I need to take too much time, but we could definitely start the fight off, right? Oh, got more than one. Oh no.
You're just
Go away.
So that burned away that one. That was kind of the idea behind that. So I want to start utilizing my abilities a bit more. I feel like I haven't used them to their fullest
Take that,
potential, kind of because I
bloodsuckers.
forget about them sometimes, because usually the guns are just so efficient. What is this? I don't think we've run into this before. Is it so this guy might be like a shielding type of vampire, and I can't attack other ones until he dies? So should I... Oh boy, this is what we're here for. Right, let me unping this.
What did I see?
Who's seeing me? Who's seeing me? Oh, it sees me. Someone sees me. How did they not come out earlier? Oh, blood bags. So they're gonna explode you when I kill them. So let's run up and close, kill them, and move away.
It's here.
No.
Yeah, they explode. They do a ton of damage. Where are these vampires coming from? I just killed vampires from inside that cemetery, and now there's more. He's gonna come back. That's all. Because our assault rifle is broken. Gonna murder him with fire. Alright, so we gotta... I guess the objective is to kill Dr. Hunt's father. I don't know what else there would be here to do.
My teeth are a poison. My teeth
Where is he?
are a cure.
Where'd he go? Oh, I'm being seen by him wherever the hell he is. Okay, I've lost him. I have no idea where that dude went. So... Oh, there he is. Found him. Found him again, guys. Yeah, so I know I can up the difficulty, and that would make things a little harder. I think I'm going to stick to this difficulty for now, but I will say that for a normal difficulty, this really feels like easy. Like, I do feel... poor Dr. Hunt. I do feel like I'm just kind of tearing through everybody without any regard for, you know, how difficult that enemy probably should be based on what they are. Like, I don't know. Vampires should probably be pretty strong, right? I haven't felt nervous fighting a vampire since probably episode 1 or 2. Oh, Dr. Hunt. I mean, good on them for killing a main character, though. I think more games need to kill off main characters. I think it needs to be a... for games and movies, I think it needs to be a more common thing to happen. Specifically, I'm talking about Marvel right now. What the heck? Things just keep respawning in here. I think Marvel needs to start killing off some people. And I know that it's a superhero movie, so the whole idea is that, like, at the end of the day, the heroes are supposed to prevail. But I feel like if there's never any fear of them losing and eventually, you know, dying permanently, then what are they really fighting against? What is the real danger that they're after? It brings a sense of, like, stakes to the game. I want to knock over the flamingos. Anyway, I don't want to turn this into a Marvel rant. I do love Marvel movies generally. I don't want to make you think that I despise them or anything. I think they're very good. I just have some issues with them. Being a fan gives me the right to talk about them, I think, in negative manners. So I can't go in that door. Can I go through this? What is this?
Something feels really weird.
Oh,
What's
vampire
happening?
nest. Okay. Vampires and their allies will be stronger within the nest zone of influence, which expands over time if the nest is shown. Search the area to find the nest door and eliminate this threat. So we're near a nest, but we're also near where the oh no, the boss is over here. Yeah, fuck it, we're here. Let's go kill a nest. We haven't killed a nest yet. Let's see what this is like. Vampire spoke to me, so I think... Oh! How did I not hear them? I have no idea how I didn't hear them, but I didn't. Oh boy. Oh my god, yep. They are definitely stronger in the nest area. What the heck? That is a significant jump in difficulty, which I was kind of looking for, so I'm excited. Let me just see if I need anything. Who are
I
you?
remember Reverend Eva. Loved her sermons.
They were not
Always
here before,
inspired me.
were they? I'm just double checking what we have here that we can pick up. So I want to go back and I'll try to do that again, but since we're going to be right by it, I do kind of want to go into the house with the underboss, and I want to go take him on real quick. Oh, okay. I was about to... The bottom right, like, showing you what gun I had out and how much ammo it had, looked like it was glitch. It is fixed now. Question marks behind me. in the garage? Interesting. I figured they wouldn't be in here anymore since I cleared them out the first time.
Now, but soon, soon.
Yeah, these blood bags are weird. Like, their explosion just does a lot of damage. That's all. It's not weird. It just does a lot of damage. Alright, so the underboss is up in this building somewhere. I just have to get into it. The front door that we looked at last time is closed and locked. This one's not able to be opened. I mean, I don't see a way in unless there's a front doorway in. But I also don't want to draw enemies onto me. Draw enemies onto me if I don't have to. Huh. Yeah, I don't quite know how to, there's the door. So I gotta get over to that door and I gotta close that door. I don't know how to get into the house. Oh, climb the scaffolding! Maybe like 5 seconds of looking around would have solved the issue for me. I know I can kill that vampire, but I think in this specific instance, it may be better if I try to be sneaky for as long as possible, just to get my bearings. None of these windows are open. I need one to be open so that I don't have to break it going in and alert people to my presence. And my presence for them is a shotgun blast to the face. Isn't that the best present of all? What? Cash is the best present? No, no. I knew that was going to alert people. But they do have to climb the ladder to come find me, don't they? Okay, I alerted them all the way over there. Alright, let's clear out the attic first, although I'm pretty sure there was nothing in here. And the underboss is in this building somewhere, at least based on the minimap. I hope the vampires do not get stronger if they're on that side of the house. That would be a little annoying. That ladder, climbing onto the ladder, the animation for that is a little janky. If you guys are getting lag at all watching this, that is something I don't have entire control over. So it's an issue where my computer is probably running its hardest and putting all of its energy into running this game without it, you know, crashing or being a complete stuttery and buggy mess. So OBS doesn't have like the resources it needs to like properly, you know, record this at a good frame rate. There's really nothing I can do. I could drop the quality, but I'm already at medium on all settings. So like, if I drop it much more, how worse is the game gonna look? Because we're already seeing some issues with the foliage, right? I don't want to.
There's nothing you can.
Just kill this one off the rip. And then we need a couple here to do this. Kind of pause or.
Stop moving, you can.
And this other one's going to hit me the moment I come out of here, so we're going to jump away from it. Jump away. Yep, these vampires are definitely getting powered up by being in this nest, even though they're not part of, like, the nest thing. So, just something to note for later on. Even though these guys aren't, like, congregating because of the nest that's over there, they're probably part of this building as part of the underboss's area. They are still getting the power up from being within the nest. Why would they waste so much blood? That's like a real solid question, I think. If they drink the blood, if that's why they're killing people, why would they waste all of that blood? Because they only have a limited supply of people in this town, and they've cut the town off from the rest of the world. So eventually... eventually they're gonna have to let more people into the town, or they're going to have to venture out of the town. How am I still in the wrong house? Did it not? Oh, maybe this was just a random vampire. I thought it was in the underboss house. Guys, I'm sorry. That's a straight up brain fart from me. Is the only way out of here seriously back up through the roof? I feel like once I'm in here, there's the door should be barricaded or something. Alright, well, now that we're here and we know what's going on, I'm gonna go take care of the vampire nest first, because now I know that it's over there. I just thought it was this house, because we saw the bite mark symbol on this house, and I figured that meant that this is where the underboss was. Rightfully so, I think. I don't think I was entirely wrong to make that mistake, to make that assumption. We have to be careful. We can't just run straight at vampires in this area. They will murder us in just a couple hits. What does that one do? Well, whatever that one's doing, we're going to give it a wide berth. I also think it's daytime, and vampires should at least be weaker in the daytime or something. Like, if they were fully blocking out the sun, I would understand, but, like, it's light out. They're not blocking anything. That is coming from where? It's coming over here. Let's go take care of that first. Because if we get seen by the turret, it's just going to be a whole thing.
You're making me chase you.
Is she talking to me? Is she aggroed onto me somehow? Is that what's going on? Alright, is the turret at the end of the bridge?
Don't be nervous.
Alright, I feel like maybe it should only see you if its red beam is on top of you.
Are you from here?
Oh, less cool.
I've got you. I am unstoppable.
We're looking for any other enemies. I don't... Oh. Cool. Alright, let's head over to this door and knock this vampire nest out.
I think there's something down
From
there.
what I've heard, I think this opens like a doorway to like a cave thing we're gonna... like a... I mean, it's the vampire nest, but it opens a doorway to like a procedurally generated place that we're gonna have to go through. Destroy the nest heart, gather loot, escape before collapse. Okay. I don't know how it collapses, so I don't know exactly what we have to do to escape. Do we have to come back to this door?
What
Is there an
this
end?
place? It's like the weirdest dream.
And are they stronger in this? Because they were stronger in the force field it was generating, but are they stronger in this, or was that just around it? I mean, it'd be kind of dumb if it wasn't, you know, this. While exploring the nest, search for bodies of those dragged into the nest by the vampires. These unfortunate victims might be carrying ammo or medical supplies, partially encased in amber, blood amber. Okay, so that's one down in here. Let's go.
Oh, gross. But it might have something useful.
Not something I have to break. They're just there. Got it. Lobster. This is Massachusetts. What is... Oh, I thought that was a golden lobster. I thought that was like his claw and that was his body. It's just rotting fish. Which, for all intents and... For you know, for me, could be the same. I think seafood in general is just not great. I'm pretty sure, and I don't know because I just don't eat it anymore, but I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to shellfish. But I avoid it, so it doesn't really matter to me. We got a vampire over there. Is this open door? It's locked. But the inside of this house is technically open. I was wondering if I could get into it. Alright, got a vampy down there, got one here. I don't see any others.
Rise and shine?
We'll let him get closer. I took a real chance there by letting her swing at me. I need to be careful because she did more than a quarter of my damage with one swing. That's what we need to watch out for. They are very strong. And I do not necessarily have the health that I need to tank more than 1 or 2 hits. However, I will say I am now pleased that I know the game isn't just straight up as easy as it seemed right at the beginning. I am pleased to know that there is more to the difficulty of the game. I saw that and I was like, that's definitely like something I can climb. It'd be normal for them to hide something up there, right? So as far as I know, unless I'm thinking of a different thing in this game, this whole area is kind of procedurally generated, so I can come into these nests and it's going to be like a slightly different layout with different loot and everything each time. Come on. Oh, shoot.
I think this is.
I wanted to like get him really low, then let him run at me so I could get him and then... Oh, the shotgun's not as good as it used to be.
That's right. I'll kill you for revenge.
Yeah, the shotgun is not nearly as good as it used to be. I remember like 2-tapping vampires. I mean, I know they're stronger in here, but still.
I could.
I'll have to find a new shotgun at some point. No one else. I gotta remember to use my ex-boyfriend as well. He's just sitting there in the wings. He's waiting for me to booty call him, and I am, Oh no, I'm super low on ammo. I can't run out of ammo. If I run out of ammo in this gun, we're done for. So I'm gonna use the shotgun as much as possible, I guess. That is unfortunate. I thought I had a decent amount, but I must have used it getting here. I gotta keep a better eye on that. That's gonna cost me my life at some point. Oh, it's definitely like we're gonna go in the theater and that's where the boss fight is. Yeah, for sure. Alright, give him some assault rifle ammo. A little bit, okay. I mean, I'll take a little bit. I'm actually kind of nervous now. I was fine until I realized that my assault rifle is really low on ammo. Now that I know that, I am generally nervous about the fight coming up because if I don't have enough ammo for it, I'm screwed. They did say, like, gather loot, and for the most part I haven't found loot in here. I found, you know, some ammo, but no loot. So, a little disappointed in that.
Easy.
Alright, and this is the Overton Theater, right? So it's going to be the same layout, spiral stairs on the left, concession on the right, and... Okay, yep. Well, okay, there's a curtain there. Let's go up first, get the lay of the land from up top. Does that sound normal? Yeah, I'm not noticing any loot to take. I was kind of thinking like this nest would have like some kick-ass guns and other stuff that I could get, like really big upgrades, you know? Does anyone else see the compass on the top freaking out? I think that's because there's no cardinal direction in this game, or in this vampire nest, but that's a kind of cool little feature. Alright, so... Oh! That's not a screen. I think I can walk through that? No way. That's cool. That's awesome. I'm sorry, I just want to check for ammo here before I move on. No, there's nothing in there. Okay. Yeah, if this is a thing I just walk through... Oh my god, that's so cool. That is also cool, but terrifying. All right, that is
Wow. It looks like a heart.
that is very solid.
It's
I appreciate
kind of
that.
Beautiful.
The nest
it's
heart
gotta
is the
go.
source of the blood
How do I
transit
trash
empowers
those
vampires and
connections?
cultists. Destroy the heart to weaken the vampires and collapse the nest. The heart cannot be destroyed until you sever its connections to the to the nest's victims. All right, so we've got our 3 victims. We need to sever the connection. I'm assuming the whole time we're gonna have scores and scores of vampires just running at our face. Sound about right? Unless it's the first one and they want to be really nice to me and just let me do it.
How do I get it?
That's the
in there?
door out. Okay, so I
No
gotta
way I'm
destroy the
breaking
heart
this
first,
stuff.
and then I bet that door is the way out.
What is with all these dead bodies? Ugh.
Just looking around for some other stuff. Okay, cool. All right,
This goes
I'm gonna go
straight to
fast. I
that
don't know if
heart.
that summons bad guys to try to
If
stop
I
me,
mess with it.
but if we go quick, quick.
Gross.
So no one's getting summoned yet to fight me. Do I maybe have to fight a vampire from inside the heart?
It's vulnerable. Time to break that heart.
Oh. Okay.
Something shiny just came out of that heart.
Alright, so there's that. When a nest heart is destroyed, a remnant from within will be released. Once you collect the remnant, the nest will begin to collapse. All blood amber walls within the nest will also crumble, opening up chambers containing weapons and resources. Work fast once the heart is destroyed, because eventually the nest will collapse, shunting you out of psychic space. Alright, so looking for the amber things, we have one up here, we have one down here, and I think that's the exit. So once I pick this up, we can run up here into there, jump down into there, or we go here first. Okay, fuck it. I'm thinking this through too. Oh, there's one over here too. I'm really thinking this through too heavily. Hold on, I just want to see. Consume a medical supply to generate 10%. Consume a medical supply to reduce all damage. Yeah, I think that's equipable. Alright, let's do it.
Oh god. I'd better get out of here.
Come on. What? These are supposed to break, right? Oh, I
Hey,
can
this
break
glass
that.
thingy looks breakable now. Last chance to look inside.
Alright, so, I've got time. Look, I got time on time. What's that?
Yikes. Time to go.
30 seconds? You're saying it's time to go now? Shusha. I mean, I will break this now, but fuck it. Yeah. Alright, I have less time than I thought I did. I'm really trying to play it cool, but I have way less time than I thought I did. A purple assault rifle? Hell yeah, that was worth it. Because that's going to replace our current one for sure. With time to spare. Your boy's flexing right here. Boom. As my grandma would say, I'm flexing on those haters. Nest destroyed, got some experience. Cool. Alright. So where is the underboss? Let's mark him so I stop going to the wrong place. And I think we're gonna end the video before we fight him, and then the next video, it's seizure inducing if you're prone to seizures. I think the next video we can make the underboss fight and whatever happens after the underboss fight. I didn't check my OBS during that, so I don't know if you guys were stuttering during any of that. I apologize if you were. There's only so much I can do to stop that from happening without lowering like the graphics of the game to below medium, and I'd really like to not go below medium if possible. But let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna head into the safe house. Thank you guys for watching. Come back for the next part. We'll fight that underboss. We'll see what's going on with underbosses and what that is in general. And yeah, have yourself a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me rise up that YouTube algorithm. Thank you.